morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up. It's Wednesday night, Minicrit night, and I'm going to do things slightly differently tonight. I have entered the D category. I'm very close to being D category anyway with my recent lack of performance and improvement in weight. No, that's wrong. Gain in weight, it's not an improvement. So I just about qualify for Ds if I do the maths right and weigh myself at the right time of day. But the main reason for joining is actually a little experiment to see if the motivation, knowing that my usual rivals in the Cs will be chasing me down from behind with me having had a 1 minute head start, if that motivation is enough just to push me a little bit faster, see if my overall FTP, average watts at the end of the race is higher than usual, and just see if I can hold them off. I think it'll make for an exciting race just to try and stay ahead of the C category. Where this experiment goes slightly awry is when I announce my intention to do that, and then all the C's start saying, yeah, I might join the D's tonight. It doesn't work that way. Bloody hell, look at this. I can barely move on New York. Look at this. Look at that. Just doing my warm-up. 6,810 people. They all seem to be around me right now. So yeah, that's the experiment. I'm going to go off with the D's, try and hold off the C's, which will start a minute later. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a shame I have to jump off to go to football again straight after, because I'd like to analyse the results in a little bit more depth, but hey-ho. So we're obviously on New York. We're doing 4 laps of the LaGuardia loop, which I think totals about 12 kilometres, as most of these Minicrits do. And it's going to be the usual thing. Boom, off the line. And just grit your teeth and hold on for as long as you possibly can, I think. No real tactics. I hope we can settle into a group and start working a little bit together. I'm not entirely sure how fast off the line the D category guys usually go, but I would imagine it's very similar to the C's. But as soon as it settles down, it would be great if we could all switch around, take turns on the front. But this is a suck it and see. So I'm going to do my warm-up. I've actually got ages. I've got just under an hour until the start of the race. Jumped on early just to try and get a few miles in my legs, loosen up a little bit. I'm not going to bore you by talking for that hour. So I will see you at the start. Okay, we've got 1.5 minutes to go. I'm in the D's. Numbers have skewed very much in the favour of the C's now. It was pretty close. It looked like sort of 15 v 11. 15 C's, 11 D's. It's now about 35 C's and 15 D's. So they have got a big old peloton to chase us down. I did notice the Hoff was registered to ride in the D's. And my first thought was that if that is Keith the Hoff Benton, I think I quite specifically said he's not allowed to ride in the D's. He's far too fast. He kicks most of the C's asses. But he has just messaged to say he's there just to keep a watching brief. So good to have you along, Hoff. Done my warm-up, 20k. Nice and gentle with a slightly more strenuous last couple of minutes. Let's see what happens. This is what it is. That's the other thing. Bloody heart rate monitor's not working, so I'm actually going to be DQ'd anyway. I do have it on, but not working. Hey, Dolphins Meyer, good to see you, man. Thanks very much for the message. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Hope you are too. Right, here we go. Have to start winding things up a little bit. Right, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are off. Come on, you D's. Okay, so the D's clearly don't burst off the line in the same way as the C's do. I got that wrong. Tactically, I went flying off. Unfortunately, pulled a bit of a gap. So I'm going to ease back a little bit now. Try and regroup everyone. We'll definitely move faster as a bunch. Alright, so the C's should be on their way now. Should have already started. Another slight issue we might have is that the B and A categories were much bigger as well. Now, if they're fast enough to catch the C's, then they can all join forces, even if it's just momentarily. I can see him on the map. That's horrible. I'm glad my heart rate monitor's not working, because the tension of this, it'll be through the bloody roof. This isn't working at the moment. It's my fault. I pulled away too quickly at the start and it's broken the field apart. Guy next to me, A. Vevle, I think it was, no, A. Morgan maybe, was on a TT bike too, which is not going to help his cause. D. Murray's come through to take the front, good man. J. Kirst. We got Robert Nicholson, A. Vevle, M. Karatley. D. Murray's just, yes, he is still in this group, yes. So it's S. Britton, T. Tibley, a couple of seconds behind. I can see Libby just 15 seconds off. Right, we got a decent bunch here now. I'm going to try and up the pace a bit to see if everyone comes with me. Not crazy pace, but just a bit. Oh God, I'm watching that map more than I'm watching my own race. It's terrible. Oh Christ. Some of the seeds have already gone through the sprint banner. Right, some of the C's are in this bunch. Looks like it's Dwight maybe. Pulled us in. Ah, there's Kev. Ah. Bollocks. That's me detached. Oh man, even with a 1 minute head start, they all got me. If it looks like I'm going to win the Ds, I'm going to pull out because it's not fair. I've got no heart rate anyway. I reckon I'd have needed a 5 minute head start to keep those guys behind me. They were flying. And it's certainly not like I was being held back by sticking with a group. That was as much as I had to give at that point, without a doubt. I can see A. Vevle coming. Here come the bees. Oh, I'd like to grab hold of them. Level 30 kit, nice. Right, 1500 metres from the end. I'm going to soft pedal it now. Let the other Ds come past me. I'm knackered anyway, so it's not entirely by choice. So while I'm cruising around, I can tell you about tomorrow's league race. It's the downhill round 11. We're going from the very peak of the Epic KOM, or the actual radio tower, right at the very top. We are going to do a very short rollout at a maximum of 15 kilometers per hour. And ideally everyone will stay behind me. And then literally it'd be like 100 meters on part of that the little loop at the top of the mountain. And I will say go, go, go. And boom. It's balls to the wall, full effort, all the way down the mountain, down to the harbour until you see the plain on your left, which I've recently been informed it's called the Spruce Goose, and just on the other side of the bridge that you'll be on there will be the finish to the Strava segment and the race. To join the race, obviously it's just a league race, so most league members already know this, but to join, basically I will be sitting waiting at the top of the mountain, so you just have to click ride with, scroll down and find Marcus Neal, click on my name, and boom, you'll be up there with me. Another important note, select the mountain route before you click ride with me. Not the mountain 8, not any other route, just the mountain route. Select that, click ride with, select my name, boom, you're good to go. I'm going to try and position Lucas's avatar at the bottom of the mountain near the finish line, although it's going to be impossible to know exactly where that is because it's done on a Strava segment, so I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to roll over the line here, aren't I? Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I don't want to go over the line. I was waffling away. There we go. Ah, that's good. I want the other Ds to come past me. Here's one of them. Here they come. Oh, there's a good sprint to the line there. I didn't see the names. There we go. I think we should have Matt King coming next. Any second now. What was I waffling about? Yeah, that's it. I'm going to position at the bottom of the mountain with Lucas's avatar to watch the finish because, as some have very rightly pointed out, going on the Strava segment, they don't go to decimals, it's just round numbers, and the likelihood is there's going to be a lot of tied results, so it'd be good to be able to see him over the line if we can. Just watch Matt over the line. I would have missed him when I... Oh, there he goes. Good on you, Matt. I think last up is D. Pavlov. But I've got to jump off and go to football anyway. In fact, I better ride over so I get the finish results. Sorry, Mr. Pavlov. I was trying to let everybody come past. Anyway, right, that was a fun experiment that I think tactically I could improve. It was fun. I said I'd only do it once. I did, so I will. I'll just stick to that once. I'll go back in with the C's next week. But I'd have been interested to see what my heart rate was in that because I think I was probably 10-15 beats per minute higher than I normally would anyway, just because of the nerves of the chasing pack. It really gets you going. So anyway, just very, very quickly then, the fastest times, I'll just do the top 10. These are fastest lap time or course times, not the finishing order over the line. So we've got E. Solvin, B. Langston, S. Pantelleri in the on podium positions. Then we've got S. Morrison, Cassie T, Cassie Baldi, D. Wong, D. Bruce, H. Latimer, M. Kuhn, and R. Baggage. Anyway, I've got to jump off, guys, go to football. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for racing. That was good fun anyway. Good little experiment that now I know needs some serious thought. In fact, that's quite useful information for adjusting the start times. And I'm wondering if the Ds need more of a gap and the Bs and As need less of a gap to the Cs. The C's always is the most populated group, so inevitably they're going to, as a bunch, they're going to be moving very quickly. So I'm wondering if the D's need 2 minutes, and maybe the A's and B's go off together at 1 minute behind the C's. I don't know. I'll have a little think about it, but it's quite useful information anyway. Right, thank you all very much, and I will catch you on the next one.